Hello friends. I know how it feels to not want to get out of bed in the morning. You're just either super sad and just the words in your head are telling you there's no point and just to stay in bed. And I have a meditation for you if you haven't listened to it yet. You can listen to it before or after the class. It's a beautiful pairing. But I commend you for taking the first step in shifting yourself out of that emotional state by changing your physiology. And what that means is just movement, moving energy around, moving yourself so out of the bed onto your yoga mat. So I commend you, I praise you, I celebrate you for taking that first step of shifting your physiology. The second way to shift yourself out of an emotional state of sadness, deep, deep sadness, or hurt, or guilt, or shame, or whatever is keeping you in your bed and telling you not to come out and shine your light and face your day and enjoy your day, is focus. Where you put your focus on. If you're focusing on what's bringing you down versus what is elevating you, bringing you up, that is going to keep you lying down in your bed. So today in your yoga practice, focusing on your breath, on your moving your body, and bringing yourself into a higher vibrational state. And the third way to shift yourself out of that emotional state is language, the way you speak to yourself, that inner dialogue. So today we're going to work with a power statement to elevate your emotional state, bringing you one from a low sadness, hurt, guilt, whatever you may be in, up to that higher vibration of love, of joy, of passion, of enlightenment. So starting seated with your palms up towards the sky, shoulders down. Let your eyes just close for a moment. And just tune in. What stories are you telling yourself that is keeping you down? And as simple as it may seem, shift your focus and your language to the opposite of that. So if you just think nothing is working out for you, love isn't available to you, success isn't available to you, you're not good enough, when you think these thoughts, no wonder you want to stay in bed. Or if something happened in your past and you're thinking your past equates your future, no problems exist forever, only your soul. So shifting that language, I'll give you 3 options for a power statement, for a focused, anchored thought to repeat throughout your practice today. And choose the one that resonates with you, or if you have one that you already know that you want to repeat, that's your statement. First one, I am enough. And just breathe in, and as you breathe in enoughness. Just know that you are enough. You have a heart, you have a body, you are here because you are enough. You are good enough to have a heart. And without that heart, you wouldn't be here. So just breathe that in regardless if that was your statement today or not. And the second one is everything always works out for me. Oh, that just feels so nice when you say it. So breathe in, everything always works out for me. And as you exhale, you can just letting go of any doubts that things aren't going to work out for you. Breathe in, everything is always going to work out for me. And as you exhale, let any of the doubts go. The third one, I am lovable. I am lovable. Love heals. Love is a healing energy, and when you can feel love for yourself, you're not looking outside of it. outside of yourself for love. It begins within. There's so much you can love about yourself. The fact that you're here, you're alive, you're breathing. I am lovable. So any of those three, what one where you're like, that's what I need to fill my cup up with today. That's what I need to fill my heart with today. Use that statement. Take it with you. Or again, you may have one that resonates more with you. There's so many. Depending on what story you're telling yourself, switch it. Use the opposite. Maybe it's my success is guaranteed. Maybe it's I love and accept myself. Maybe it's I trust myself. What are you switching? What are you reversing of the story that you're telling yourself? Change that language, shift your focus, and now we get to shift our physiology and move our body. Bring your hands to your heart and let a smile creep on your face. Yes, you can put a smile on your face. Switch the cross of the legs, opposite shin forward in front, or that half lotus. Reach the hands to the sky as you shine a smile, look up. And exhale, twist over towards the right. Bring your left hand above the kneecap, lift tall, and start to turn your chin over and wring out your center. Wring out through the shoulders as you turn your chin like you're rinsing out, wringing out any thoughts that are keeping you stuck, holding you back. Let them go. Bring them out from your body, from your mind, and breathe in new energy, new life force. As you exhale, wring it out to the left. Bring the right hand above the kneecap and grow tall through the crown of the head as your shoulders soften and drop your chin. Shoulder. That left hand acts as if it's a second spine, supporting you, lengthening you. Just as your thoughts support and lift you up, this left hand is supporting your spine, helping you rise. Inhale, both hands, look up, shine that beautiful smile. And as you exhale, allow the hands to descend forward in front of you. And as they slowly drop, lengthen the arms. Shine your heart, soften shoulders, and crawl the fingertips forward. We're inching forward as the heart yearns down. The elbows start to melt towards the ground. Chin stays forward, keeping the sit bones rooted and grounded. You're rooted and grounded, supported by Mother Earth beneath you. You are supported. She never falls away. Staying in this lowered position, start to walk the hands over towards the right, keeping the left sit bone anchored, rooted, grounded. Peel the left arm up, ensuring the right arm and shoulder are in alignment, and press and create space from the right ear and the shoulder as you lift the left arm. Start to find arm circles. Sweep the left arm towards the right, forward in front. The left hand comes down. Left arm and shoulder in line. Right arm peels up. You can gaze underneath that right elbow. Again, create that space from the left ear and the shoulder. So not dumping weight, but we're elevating, we're opening. Exhale, sweep the right arm forward. Keep the left hand anchored to support you till the right hand roots down. Left fingertips swirl and circle in front. Look up, peel the left arm up. On exhale, drop the left hand forward, sweep it around, drop. Right arm comes up. And this is your last one. Exhale, right arm sweeps forward, left arm joins and lifts. Inhale all the way up, another smile. Exhale, hands to your heart. Why I'm getting you to smile is there is actually a study done, people who were clinically depressed, and they had them smile in the mirror for 20 minutes a day. And afterwards, yes, as simple and as wild as it may sound, depression slowly slipped away. So smile. Smiling lets your mind know that you are happy, and you can smile for no reason, but you have a lot of reasons to smile right now. You have a body that moves, the strength to hold you up in your yoga practice. So bring that strong body into a tabletop. Knees hip distance, fingertips spread, wrists below the shoulders. Now bring the big toes to touch and the knees as wide as the mat. Start to sink the hips in towards the heels. This is a child's pose by extending the fingertips forward and the forehead down. Now this position you can take at any point in your class, in your practice. You never need my permission. Forehead down, third eye center to the mat. And when your third eye center is to the mat, this is where you can press your statement into your third eye, into your mind. I am enough. Everything always works out for me. I am lovable. Press it in. When your focus goes elsewhere, you have that anchoring thought to draw you back in, using empowering, uplifting language. And it can be just simple words, but they pack a powerful punch. Now you're welcome to stay in your child's pose again as long as you want. If you're ready to move, bring your arms, your hands as wide as the mat so that even your pinkies start to come off the mat. Inhale to swirl the hips to the left, sweep the hips forward, drop the hips to the right, swing them to the left. So you're staying low and then coming up forward, shining the heart, swinging the hips back. Inhale around to the left, forward, out to the right, and down. One more this direction. Let's add your breath. Exhale takes you back. Inhale takes you forward. Exhale, swing, swoop. Inhale, extend around. One more, swing, swoop, down and around. Perfect. Let the hips soften. Now, child's pose push-ups, and just as they sound, starting to generate that heat in the body. Inhale, lift the hips. Find a long spine. Keep the legs how they are, and you're going to get a nice opening into the hips as you bend the elbows. Exhale, press straight. Inhale, hips go back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bend the elbows as the pelvis comes towards the mat. Press back up. Hips draw back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, nose towards the ground. Inhale, press. Exhale, take it back. One more because it feels so good in the hips and getting strength in that upper body. Bring the hands back in line with the shoulders. Lift the hips, knees underneath the hips, tucking the toes. As you exhale, ignite through the core, hover the kneecaps off of the mat. Working through your center. From here, drop the kneecaps, lower the belly, chin away from chest, shine that heart. As you exhale, start to round from the pelvis, low back, upper back, mid back, chin to chest, kneecaps hover, finding your floating table. Inhale, crown of the head forward, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, kneecaps lower, lower the belly, chin away from chest. Breathe in, fill up through the nose. Exhale, start to movement from the pelvis, low back, mid back, up back, curl chin to chest. Ignite through the core, hover those kneecaps, float the knees. Now find your floating tabletop. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Walk 1 foot out at a time, high plank. Walk right knee underneath the hip, left knee under the hip, floating tabletop. Inhale, walk the right foot out, left foot out. Exhale, left foot in, knee below hip, right foot in, knee below hip. Lower the kneecaps, rock the hips onto the heels and sit yourself up. Make fists and start to roll your wrists right and left, and as if you can shake off that negative thoughts that you don't need anymore, throw them off, let them go, maybe punch them out. However aggressive you want to get, you know what's right. Your body will tell you, punch it out, push those thoughts out. Scrape off what you do not need. Or just continue with your wrist rolls. Lots of options here. But do shake out through the wrist. Physically it's good, but you can add that mental emotional piece as well. Just start to rock your shoulders and swirl around the wrists to continue to give them a nice little warm up to the right and to the left. Just a little bit of pressure to each side. And shift, go the opposite way to the left and to the right. Giving those wrists a nice warm up as we require strength from them in our yoga practice. And coming back through center, tuck those toes. Exhale, hover those kneecaps up. If you can smile through this floating tabletop, you can smile through anything. Exhale to step the left foot back, the right foot back. We're going to do one more round. Inhale, exhale, left foot in, right foot in. Exhale, right foot back, left foot back. Down dog by lifting through the hips and letting yourself come into that inverted V shape. Now focus your gaze to your feet. Repeat your anchoring statement. Focus your gaze to your knees. Repeat your anchoring statement. Focus your gaze towards your chest or belly button. Allow that head to hang. Walk your feet one footprint closer towards your hands so you're in a shortened down dog stance. Make sure your feet are inner hips distance apart. Right hand to your center. Working with those twists. So let the left hand float and come towards your right leg, either above or below the knee. The lower you grab, the more twist you will find. Start to peer and look underneath the right arm by bending the left elbow and wring it out again around the back of your heart. Anything that's weighing heavy on your heart, start to let it soften and let it go. Gaze to the right hand, let the left hand replace the right. Right hand floats and grabs above or below the knee. Again, the lower you grab towards the ankle, the more element of a twist you'll find. Start to bend the right elbow so you can peer and look underneath the left arm. Feeling strong, feeling supported in this shape with the strength of your body. Repeating your focused, anchoring thought. I am enough. Everything always works out for me. I am lovable. And anything on your heart that is holding you back from believing that truth, that statement, it's time to let it go. Right hand returns down, gazes forward. Separate the hands. Start to walk the feet towards the hands. Head hangs heavy. Bend the knees and rest your body, your upper body onto your thighs. Support yourself here. You support you. Feel so supported you can let your head hang, your hands hang, and even wrap your arms around the legs, grabbing for opposite elbows as if you're giving yourself a hug. You deserve to give yourself a love. And giving yourself that hug, that love, starting to straighten through the legs. Feel more of that element of a stretch. Release the grip of your hands and find a halfway lift, hands supported onto the shins. The crown of the head yearns forward. Exhale to full bend the knees generously. Root to rise, bend the knees to sweep the arms. Inhale, look up, reach up, hands to your heart. Take a big step back with the right foot. anchoring the right heel above the ball of the right toes. Hips swiveled forward, left knee ignited over the left heel. Energetically reaching fingertips to the sky. Exhale, breath, bend the right knee, open the arms up, reach the left hand back, right hand forward. Inhale, straighten the right leg, stay low in the left knee, fingertips reach to the sky. Ring out, rinse out, exhale, bend the right knee, reach the arms, gazing back, looking back to the left hand. Inhale, reach up, look up. One more like this, switching to the transition. Exhale, open the arms, reach back. Now this time on the transition, right leg straightens, the left hand reaches towards the back of the thigh, right arm lifts up, gaze looks up to the right hand, opening through the shoulder, through the chest, through the heart. Windmill the hands, right hand comes down, left hand forward as the right heel plants and anchors. Warrior two, you might find you heel toe the left foot more forward, spiraling the right inner thigh back, pressing the hip into the tissue of the pelvis on the right, swiveling, spiraling the left inner thigh energetically outward. So you can feel that external rotation in the hips. And our hips hold energy, stagnant energy that we push down, that we don't want to feel. Allow it to bubble up, allow it to come up so you can release it with breath with your body and gaze and focus over that left middle finger. Repeat your anchoring thought. Strong with the legs, strong with the arms. Straightening the left leg. Right hand comes down, left arm lifts up. Look up as you reach the right hand towards the right heel. Keeping your body in this position, just moving the hands. Inhale, fingertips in line with the shoulders. Exhale, allow the pelvis to shift back to allow the left hand to reach forward. Palms face away. Left hand tips down on the inside of the left leg. Right hand reaches to the sky, the ceiling, and your right fingers extend. And as you extend, as you expand your energy, repeat your anchoring thought. And just as you expand here, physically, you're expanding mentally, emotionally, with your language, with your thoughts. Expanding your consciousness, expanding healing and growth. Give yourself that gift. Bend back into the left knee, warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands, frame the left foot. Take a big step forward to the top of the mat. It might be a few steps or one fallow swoop as the head hangs heavy. Find your halfway lift and lengthen. Exhale to fold, this time chair pose. Sink the hips as if a chair would be there to catch you. Your strength is there to catch you. Hands reach to the sky. Chair pose, flowing with breath. As you exhale, allow the hands to reach to the right. Left hand comes on the outside of the right thigh, palm faces away. Right hand lifts up. Similar position that we've been doing to wring out, rinse out, move around energy that needs to just get unstuck from the body. Inhale, both hands to the sky, repeating on the other side. Exhale, reach the hands to the left. Back of the right palm presses into the left thigh. Left arm opens to the sky. Ring out through your center. Keep the hips even. Stay low in the hips. Inhale, both hands to the sky. One breath, one movement. Exhale, left hand presses on the outside of the right thigh. Right hand reaches. Inhale, sweep both hands to the sky. Exhale, right hand on the outside of the left thigh. Left arm lifts up. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, find your forward fold. Halfway and lengthen. Take a big step back with the left foot, anchoring left heel above the ball of the foot, igniting knee over ankle. Press through the legs, energetically reach those hands to the sky. Same flow on this side. Breathe in. Exhale, bend the left knee to that hover. Reach the right hand back, left hand forward. Inhale, both hands to the sky. Exhale, bend the knee, reach the right arm back, hover the left kneecap. Inhale, reach the hands forward. Keep those hips forward. Switching the transition up on this side. Exhale, left hand forward, right hand back. This time, straighten the left leg, reach the right hand down the thigh. Inhale, left hand up, gaze up to the sky. Note the hips, right hip drawing back, left hip drawing forward. Breathe in, breathe out. Cartwheel the hands, warrior two. Right knee over the heel, left foot grounded. Again, finding that spiraling action of the inner thighs rotating outwardly, the left hip pressing into the tissue of the pelvis to feel that opening in the hips. Now gaze to that right middle finger and focus solely on that right middle finger. Now shift your gaze and your perspective to everything around, past your middle finger. Shift your gaze, your perspective back to only your middle finger. Cloud out, make everything around it fuzzy. Just goes to show you that you decide where you want your focus and your perspective to be. You can see just your middle finger, or the broader perspective, everything past your middle finger. So in times when you're solely only focusing on what brings you down, you can focus on so many other things to bring you up. So start to bring yourself up, right hand up, left hand down, and as you bring that right hand up and left hand down, bring yourself up with your thoughts. Repeat that anchoring thought. I am enough. Everything always works out for me. I am lovable. Whatever your truth, your statement is. So just straighten that right leg. Reach the hands wide. Tip the pelvis back. Yearn the right hand forward. Palms face away. Legs stay in this foundation. Right hand comes on the inside of the thigh. Left hand reaches up, looking up, stretching high. Flash that smile across your face and play with your perspective in this pose. Look to only the thumb. Broaden your perspective, look past the thumb, everything around it. You control your focus, you control your perspective. Sometimes we only see one, but no, there's so many. Inhale back into warrior two. Exhale, cartwheel the hands, spin the left heel high, and this time stepping back into a high plank. Holding your high plank, holding through your center. As you exhale, tip the hips up, tip the hips back, taking your down dog, and pedaling through the feet, lifting high on your tippy toes, bending one knee at a time, moving energy through the legs. Inhaling to shift yourself forward into a high plank, lowering the knees, crossing at the ankles, shifting your legs forward. Rolling yourself all the way down, slow, controlled. If you come all the way down, walk the heels in, extend the right leg to the sky. Flexing the foot means drawing the toes to the shin. Start to bend your knee out, and as if your leg is in a ski boot, you keep the flexion of that right foot, pressing the right ankle just below the left or above the left kneecap as you energetically press the right knee away using the active muscles of the right thigh to feel the opening come into the right hip. If you'd like more, press into the left heel. Inhale, lift the hips to the sky. Exhale, roll the spine down if you've lifted the hips. Twice more, we'll add the arms. Inhale, lift the hands as you lift the hips. Reach the arms all the way back. Exhale, keep the arms where they are. Let the backs of the palms press down. Just roll the hips. Oh, that should feel really nice opening in the arms, the shoulders. Inhale, roll the spine up. Keep allowing the right knee to fall down. Exhale, roll the spine down. Inhale, fingertips to the sky if you lowered them. Exhale, bring them towards the hips. Press through the left knee and just allow the hips to wiggle to the right to create space as you allow the foot and the knee to drop towards the left. Keep actively pressing that right knee away from the body, inviting the opening into the outside of the hip. Feel that really start to transfer into the outside of the hip on the right side. Right hand reaches towards the right side, and you can allow the right ear to fall as well, for the twist to travel all the way up to the neck. Breathing in your anchoring statement, breathe it in, repeat it in your mind. It learns through repetition. Just like any new skill you learn, the more you repeat it, the better you get at it. So the more you repeat this statement, the more it becomes who you are. Even if you don't believe it right away, your mind just has to let it in. It does. It's how the mind works. It's how you create new neurons, new synapses. This is neuroscience, neuroplasticity. Humans have a great capacity, ability to change our thoughts, change our biochemistry with our thoughts. That's exactly what you do when you repeat this statement. So it's not silly, it's not woo-woo, it's science, it works. And it's so you can elevate yourself, enjoy your days, and not be at war with yourself, not be at battle. Start to bring the chin, the gaze back up. You can assist the right leg by using both hands to bring your legs back to center. Hug the heels in close towards the glute. Lift the left leg to the sky. Flex the toes to the shin. As if you're in that ski boot, allow the left ankle to come above the right kneecap. Foot stays flexed. Actively pressing the left knee with using the engagement of the legs to invite the opening, the spaciousness into the outside of the left hip. Again, if this is where you feel it, I welcome you to stay here, or if you're wanting more, I invite you to roll the spine up, lift through the hips as the left knee continues to press down. If you're moving through this position, roll the spine down, and we'll add the arms for the last two. Inhale, roll the spine up, the hands up. Keep the hips up as you exhale, let the hands drop back, palms face up. Just allow them to rest as you roll the spine down. It should feel really nice opening for the upper back as you roll the hips up. One more time, keep actively pressing the left knee down. Keep the hands where they are. Roll the hips down. Sweep the arms as if you're doing a snow angel back to the hips. Hips rock to the left by pressing into your right foot. Just nudge the hips over about an inch as you drop the right foot. Knee and foot to the right. Actively press the knee away, the right hand assists the foot to keep it anchored and grounded. Left arm reaches in line with the shoulder as the gaze reaches out, the palm faces up, and the chin drops down. Breathing into your center, feel your belly rise and fall. Repeating your statement, feeling the feelings that statement brings upon. What does feeling enough feel like? It's freeing, it's liberating, it's empowering. You're good enough, you're smart enough, you're intelligent enough. What does everything always works out for me feel like? It's freeing. It's no problem exists forever. It's freeing. And I'm lovable. Let yourself feel the vibrations, the energy of love. It's healing, it's nourishing, and you have it within you. You can give this gift to yourself. And allow the nose to come back through center. You can assist with both hands to bring the knees back. Hug the knees in towards your chest and give yourself a hug. Wrap the arms around and give yourself a deserving hug. You do not need to be at war with yourself. You do not need to doubt yourself. Let others do that for you. You don't need to do that. Give yourself that sweet embrace before you extend the legs out long, as wide as your mat, palms to face up, for your last and your final position of Shavasana. Now, if you haven't listened to the meditation that pairs with this class, I invite you to listen to it as you are in Shavasana. If you've already listened to it, take as long as you need here, just to allow the energy that you moved around, stirred up, start to flow as you realign and rebalance your emotional, physical, and mental bodies together in harmony with your physiology, your focus, your language. Is how you shift your state. Feeling liberated, feeling empowered, feeling relaxed, feeling at peace, feeling calm. Take these feelings with you. You've created this state. Return back to this practice, the meditation, as often as you need throughout the week, throughout the day. I am proud of you. I commend you. I am sending you love. I am sending you light. If you're ready to come up, bringing yourself to a seat or just your hands to your heart. Love, light, many blessings. Namaste.